Hi guys, this is Paige from Paperbacks and Lattes, and today I will be telling you the books on my Kindle ClearOut TBR. So I have decided to participate in the Kindle ClearOut Readathon. I was very excited when they announced this readathon because I have a lot of books on my Kindle, either ones that from Kindle Unlimited or books that I have purchased through Amazon. I have a ton of books on my Kindle, so this is a perfect opportunity to get some of those read. And the host for this readathon are Bree from In Love and Words, Averie from Averie Loves Books, Steph from Steph Romance Book Talk, Bree from Falling for Romance, and Zay from Witty Reads. And I think the last two are just Instagrams. The other ones are YouTube channels, and I will have everybody's links listed down below. This readathon takes place from September 28th, which is Monday, to October 4th, which is the following Sunday. So I am so excited to participate. I wrote everything out. I have all the info, the prompts, the to-do list, the bingo board. I even wrote it out, my TBR, everything. So I am prepared this time. So let's start with the prompts. So these are the prompts about the particular books. So the first one is a BICOP author. It's an author of color, a disability rep, your oldest ebook, your shortest ebook, your newest ebook, and read an e-arc. So those are the ones that I'm following to choose which books I'm reading. So the to-do part of it, because on the bingo board we have your prompts and your activities to do. So number one is vlog your reading, which I will be doing. Post a TBR, which this is my TBR. Post a wrap up, attend the live show, follow and subscribe to the host, and post a review. So I'm planning on doing all of that. So there it is. That's the bingo board, and I'm hoping to cover every space because I'm just like that. I have to complete all the challenges. When I participate in a readathon, I try to complete as many of them as I can. So now let's get on to the books that I chose for the different prompts. So the first one is an author of color, and so I chose Damaged Goods by Talia Hibbert. This is one that I purchased for free on Amazon a while back. And yeah, I've read one book by Talia Hibbert, Get a Life, Chloe Brown. So I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to reading another book by this author. I am concerned a little bit about this book because it's 1.5 in a series, so I think it's like a novella type length. But from the synopsis, it sounds like it's okay. Like it's not a continuation on in somebody else from another book. It's just kind of like a short story. So hopefully it is. But this is Damaged Goods by Talia Hibbert. Laura is in an unhappy marriage with her monster of a husband, and she feels trapped. And when she becomes pregnant, she escapes to find safety. She finds Samir, who is her long-lost sweetheart, and he treats Laura like a goddess. And he's more than ready to take care of her and her baby. But Laura is keeping a secret from Samir, and one that he might never forgive. So this has trigger warnings of domestic abuse. Just to put that out there. It was on the synopsis, so I wrote it down just in case anybody needs to know. But this sounds like a very emotional story. I love emotional stories. Ones that just rip your heart out and then put it all back together. Those tend to be the most beautiful ones. So I'm looking forward to reading Damaged Goods by Talia Hibbert. The second prompt is disability rep, and I was very disappointed in how many non-disability rep books that I have in my on my Kindle. And that's not done on purpose. I'm just guessing that this is not written about a lot, which is very disappointing. And I had to go off of what I already had on my Kindle. You're not supposed to download anything new. So one day I just poured over all the books that I have, trying to find one that had a disability rep. And so I finally found this one. This is Shelter for Sophie by Susan Stoker. This is number 8 in the Badge of Honor Texas Heroes series. Sophie is shy and suffers from a stutter, and she has a crush on the firefighter who lives next door. And she secretly helps him out by mowing his lawn, and he thinks that she has like a boyfriend or a husband or something that's doing it. But they never really communicate with each other because he just tends to not be really neighborly, and of course she's not, because she suffers from a stutter, so she just kind of keeps to herself. But a misunderstanding has Roman, that's the firefighter, blaming Sophie for taking advantage of poor people for a medical trials at her workplace. But when he realizes it was a misunderstanding, a mistake, he apologizes, and then he sees Sophie for who she really is, his beautiful, shy neighbor. Now Roman has more to live for than just his job, and when Sophie is in danger, he now has something bigger to lose. The third prompt is oldest ebook, and my oldest ebook is The Deal by Elle Kennedy. This is the #1 book in the Off-Campus series. I have been meaning to read this book for ages because everybody recommends it, and when it became free one day on Amazon, I plucked it up real quick because I wanted to own it, but I just haven't gotten around to reading it, so I'm so glad that this readathon is making me finally read this book. But Hannah has a crush on a guy, but she has to make him take notice of her. And so she begins to tutor Garrett, the childish, cocky captain of the hockey team, in exchange for a pretend date. Garrett's GPA is plummeting, and it's threatening his chance to play hockey, which is everything he's worked for. He agrees to a fake date with Hannah if she tutors him. But one unexpected kiss leads to more, and Garrett realizes he wants more with Hannah than just pretend. So this is a pretend/fake relationship, or fake date at least, and I'm very excited. The books that I've read with that trope have been fun, so I'm looking forward to reading The Deal by Elle Kennedy. The fourth one is the shortest ebook. I didn't go through every single book to see, but this one, I didn't write it down how short it is, but it was pretty short, so I'm like, well, I'll just say that that's my shortest ebook. So this is The Midwinter Mail Order Bride by Katie Wilde. This is the first book in the Deadlands series. This book is one I got from Kindle Unlimited, and I've had it sitting in my Kindle Unlimited books for a while. It sounded interesting to me one day, and I borrowed it, and it's just been sitting there. And so this is the short book, a short story. So I decided that I would go ahead and read it for this readathon. Princess Anja is brave for offering herself as a bride to Kel the Conqueror, a barbarian warlord. She makes the decision to become his bride to secure a kingdom of her own, even if she has to kill Kel to do so. She didn't expect Kel to reject her and send her back home. On the journey home of Kel escorting Anja, he uncovers more of Anja's secrets, and he's determined to win the princess's heart. One thing I really like, especially like in fantasy, is like traveling, escorting, each other. And so it sounds like this will be them discovering each other and falling for each other while they're on the journey of him taking her back home. And then the fifth prompt is your newest ebook, and my newest one of today is Unstitched by Jackie Underdown. It says, Anthea meets Lucas, who is the lead singer of a band called Perennial. He's sexy, talented, and passionate, and he's the one who can mend her broken heart. Lucas is different, his temperament and his physicality. He also has secrets that could push Anthea away. He needs to share them, but is afraid it could end their relationship. So this sounds like it's full of drama. Full of drama, conflict that will threaten their relationship. And the last prompt for the readathon is read an e-arc. I chose this one once I was just approved for it the other day, and when I read the synopsis, I said, yes, that's totally the one that I want. I am a cat person. I have 2 cats, and so when this has to do with a cat, I had to read it. So this is Cat's Got Your Heart by Gen Zero. So Jericho goes to a pet store because he is wanting to adopt a cat. And there he meets Herinder, the surly pet store employee who loves animals and hates customers. And their first encounter inspires more than simple loathing, and it starts an absurd game of deceit that has a fluffy cat named Dumpling as the prize. Herinder hates Jericho's attitude and attempts to drive him away from the store, but Jericho overcomes every obstacle, which shocks Herinder. But then Herinder suddenly finds himself homeless and has nowhere to go, so Jericho invites Herinder to stay at his place, and the increased proximity makes it difficult for both men to maintain their respective ruses when they begin to care for each other. This sounds adorable, just simply adorable. It involves adopting a cat named Dumpling and this grumpy guy, Herinder, and is trying to push Jericho away, and they just, of course, I love the close proximity trope, and so that's going to be in there, and they're going to start falling for each other, and it just sounds adorable, and I can't wait to read it. So anyway, those are all the books that I have on my Kindle ClearOut Readathon TBR. Let me know if you are going to participate, and yeah, I can't wait to participate, and I'm going to vlog that week while I'm reading these books, so stay tuned for my readathon vlog, and I will see you guys in my next video.